Every presentation you've ever forgotten had no story. Everyone that you still remember absolutely had a story. As a TV journalist, telling stories has been my bread and butter for over 20 years now. And as a communication coach, I've been teaching storytelling in the last couple of years. In all the CEO town halls, keynote speeches by cabinet ministers, boardroom meetings, and investor pitches by founders that I have witnessed, the presentations that moved the room had one thing in common. They all had a story to tell. Here's a simple framework to tell any story in any kind of presentation. Start with Act 1, the setup. The world as it is. Establish the status quo, the problem, the context. Make your audience recognize their current reality. For example, most leaders today are struggling with burnout. I've seen this happen to Manisha from sales, who proudly says that she hasn't taken any leave in the last 18 months. So add that human story there. Next comes Act 2, which is the conflict or the drama. Something has to change. The tension, the challenge, the stakes. This is where you create emotional investment from your audience. Going back to that example, Manisha fainted in office last week and the doctor diagnosed her with a severe burnout. Here's what's at risk if we don't address burnout for our senior leaders: lower productivity, higher attrition, slip-ups on big projects, lower team morale, apart from, of course, their health. Finally, we come to Act 3, which is the resolution. The new world, the solution, the transformation, the call to action to your audience. Here's what we can do about this burnout problem. Mandatory fortnightly check-ins by everyone who's leading a team of 5 or more, availability of confidential counseling by experts, and compulsory leave of 3 weeks in a year for every single employee. Most presentations tend to start at Act 3. They lead with the solution before anyone cares about the problem. That's why they don't land. Structure your next presentation with a story and try this out. Tell me how it goes. And if you really want to enhance your executive presence, join my free 90-day executive presence challenge. Sign up at mridubhandari.com and get it in your inbox right away.